Hello, I'm Henry, and welcome back to Tiny Tank Tournament. This is the second match of the second round, in which Skullsploder is facing off against Harnas. Both of these entries absolutely curb-stomped their opponents in the first round, so it's actually hard to know which one of them is gonna come out on top. Harnas's Magnantiques are armed with these grenade, mine, missile things, similar to what Sean Reed has, which has been proven to be extremely effective in the terrain of this tournament. While his other design, the AMX, just has a really big gun firing pure high explosive. It's 250mm, which is the biggest advanced cannon you're allowed to put on a turret in this tournament. Skullsploder's entry has this pretty devastating Hesh minigun that takes up most of the interior space of his tank. His tank is also completely breadboard controlled, which could be an advantage, could be a disadvantage, depends on how things pan out. Without further ado, let the battle begin. Both sides shooting immediately into the side of the hill. Oh. Two of Harnas's tanks almost crash into each other, but they don't. The mines are circling the Carvers, and that's it from the AMX. It deals a bit of damage. And another hit from the other AMX also does it. And now the mines have hit, though both of the Carvers still seem to be, and now they've crashed into each other. But one of the Carvers been thrown into air and been hit 2 more times while in the air, but they both look to still be functional. There's just mines bouncing everywhere. They're just kinda pushing each other around, and a explosion has thrown the two apart. One of the Carvers being hit 2 more times, but it still seems to be okay. They seem to mostly be targeting this Carver, which is at 81% right now, I think. Oh, one of the AMX's shots narrowly misses. This Carver doesn't seem to be moving for some reason. The other Carver is also staying still. Oh, and that Carver has now despawned. I'm not sure what it was from, maybe from being AI dead. So the mines that were going for the other Carver have now switched targets to the remaining Carver. Massive hit there, the gun is now disabled. And it's now AI dead. And it's gone. So Harnas quite decisively wins the first round, with only his AMXs taking a tiny amount of damage. Now, on to round 2. As always, the two teams have switched sides. Let the battle begin. I don't know what has happened to this Carver, but it is now at 67% and is AI dead. That must have been from one of the mines, because right now the AMXs still don't have line of sight to the Carvers. So now there's only one Carver left, which is aiming at the... Oh, it's been hit a few more times, but it still seems to be fine. And it's now switched targets to this ML, I think. And it is now AI dead. 5, 4, 2, 1, and it's despawned. So, with a flawless victory for Harnas, his team is now moving on into round 3, while Skullsploder's entry is going into the losers bracket. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.